I'm still going through my exams right now. So
Bruno doesn't have to
sure
worry
guys
about
might-
this shit. The last time he dealt with exams was like fucking 2 centuries ago.
Thanks. The last time I had an exam actually was 1999.
Okay, 1 century ago.
I was 1 year old then.
I was like
To
3.
the YouTube community, where we strive to help smaller YouTubers like yourself obtain views, comments, likes, and possibly subscribe.
Hey everybody, it's Bruno with the YTC Podcast, the YouTubeCommunity.com. It's free to join. This is how you get your YouTube channel started up and getting going strong, whether you're small or big. This is a big hangout this week. YouTube has started the opportunity for anybody to broadcast live to their channel to hangout, as long as you have 1,000 subscribers. We've got a whole bunch of people in on the show this week, and on the right, I wanted to start with Zoots. You introduce yourself after you go ahead.
You're right, I'm a manager on the YouTube community. Obviously, that's why we're doing this podcast, and I'm just here just to talk about, tell you a little about the site itself, and just tell you a bit about myself. Obviously, I'm not really into YouTube too much, but I'm willing to help people's channels grow and etc. and help you out as much as I can. So,
Right, so you're a manager on the channel. Manager on the YouTubeCommunity.com, and that's where you'll see Zoots. He's not into YouTube as much as everybody else. He's more of the background administrator type.
I'm the same as Zoots. I'm just a manager.
Oh, but you've got a YouTube channel, don't you?
No, I don't use it.
He's on Twitter a lot. Y'all can check him out there. I think it's twitter.com/
Paul XPL.
Oh, LegacyKillaHD, that's it. Move on. Everybody knows who I am. Come on, if you don't know who I am.
You've been here all week. LegacyKillaHD brings you Call of Duty Ghost information on his YouTube channel. You guys can check him out at /Killa, LegacyKilla with an A, HD. That's at YouTube and Twitter everywhere. He also is just recently.
Thank you.
He's been promoted as a writer on my personal website now too. You can check out Call of Duty Ghost News directly anywhere you see Bruno's stuff.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm finally back after all this crazy stuff that's been going on in my life. I really miss being on the site, and I really miss being on the podcast especially, so I'm definitely back. I'm uploading and everything, and I'm usually on here every week, so but that's about it. That's all I am.
Well, I'm just a forum mod on the YouTube community, and I just help people out really, and I have a channel as well.
What's your tag on the YouTubeCommunity.com?
Oh, it's UKzSandals.
Hey guys, I'm Douly. I've been on the podcast for the second time. I enjoy visiting the YouTube community forum. It's helped me a lot. I have recently lost my channel, so I've started a new channel. Planning on starting soon. And yeah, I enjoy being here. Thank you.
I'm Jokers, and I am the one of the founders of the YouTube community. This is my first time on a podcast, so let the fun begin.
Hello, my name's Adam. I have a YouTube channel called MCXBLANews on YouTube, and there you go.
You can just do news, or do you do any kind of live?
I don't just do news. I do Let's Plays, and I'm starting to branch out and play other games and stuff like Xbox Live indie games, arcade games, and other sorts of games.
I understand. Got to do something to keep everybody involved. All right. All right, everybody knows who I am. I'm Bruno. The YouTubeCommunity.com is a great place for you guys to register, and all of us have grown because of being on the site and met new people. And so we just want everybody out there that's not part of the site to realize that's an opportunity for you too, to be able to reach out to all these different people here. Everybody here has a different number of subscribers. So I think Legacy, you're over 7,000 now, right?
Yes, I am closing on 7,500. Yeah.
Adam, what are you up to now? You've grown quite substantially, haven't you?
I am on 17K at the moment, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so and then all the way down to folks like Douly, who just started his channel up and have less than 100 subscribers, or right around there right now.
Very diverse.
Yeah, very diverse. Everybody has success stories and failures to share. We want to help other people grow. So we're gonna talk to you if you come on the channel and interview about your channel and what you have to offer the public. So maybe you can meet some new people, have some new subscribers, and vice versa, etc. So and we'll answer your questions in the chat. So if you have questions on how to YouTube and things like that, definitely put them in the chat of the stream. the YouTube video there, and we'll get those to me, and I'll try to answer your questions or have somebody answer it. We always start with just a quick little bit of Call of Duty Ghost news. You got anything, Legacy?
There's been a little bit. There's actually a confirmation from Infinity Ward that there won't be a demo at the May 21st reveal. It's just going to be a trailer, like I kind of expected. So if you're looking for a live demo, I'd probably say to wait until E3 because we're not going to be seeing anything too, I guess, major. Probably going to see a little bit of campaign, probably in the trailer, and that's all I expect. We probably won't be seeing a lot of multiplayer, if probably not any. So that's really about it. Like, this week's been really slow, and there's also been some beta testing that started in LA. Like, random LA residents were contacted by Activision about doing some testing. So that's really just about it. It's been slow. May 21st, it's going to get big with all the hype, and people go crazy about the trailer. The Call of Duty keeps on updating their website. They're actually adding images onto their back. This actually happened yesterday. It has the little ghost image, and then it has a coordinate. I guess that goes to Venezuela, and then it says you start to forget the things you should remember, and then it has a secret number, and then the rest of it's knocked out. It's 183.84. Just some interesting. It looks like they're getting ready for their teasers and shit, you know.
Yeah, they've been adding hidden images and things like that on the website. I've heard this. That's right. They're definitely being very, like I said the other day, Call of Duty and Activision have a better marketing department than they do a game development.
Well, also, if you didn't know, Activision reported it in their, well, actually they didn't report, but they said this in their what's a press call or conference call. They said that they were preparing for their largest ad campaign ever for this Call of Duty title. So
let's go ahead and talk to Adam. I've been on the website since the beginning, but he's not used it, so he's the only one that hasn't seen any benefit from it. So we definitely want to hear about your channel, Adam. Why don't you tell us and the people watching why we should go and look at your channel?
Right then, well, I started my channel in September last year. It's been about 8 or 9 months since I started my channel, and I started off, I was just basically doing tons of Minecraft Xbox news, and then since then I've started doing Let's Plays, I started doing montages, and I've started going a lot more sort of into editing and doing more not 5-minute quick job videos.
I've actually been watching his channel for, I'd say it had been November of last year when I first started watching his channel, and his Minecraft is MCXBLAnews, and you know, I'm a big fan of how far you've taken it, because most people that are in the Minecraft niche have given up significantly quick and moved to something else or just died off on their channel, and you've stuck with it, and your channel has grown because of it. So I have to give you props there. Is there any kind of success or failure you want to share with the community? Something that you would recommend somebody do, or recommend them avoid before they make the mistake?
What I would recommend you do is be original. When I started YouTube, there wasn't many Minecraft Xbox news channels. There was a few, but since I've started up and since about January, tons of people have seen that people like myself and other YouTubers have had success through Minecraft news, and they've just made a channel just for subscribers. Now, you might not even play Minecraft or whatever. Make a channel that you enjoy making videos for. It doesn't have to be gaming, it can be anything. And just make a YouTube channel that you're going to enjoy and make videos that you'd want to watch. Don't make it to please an audience, sort of try and find your own audience, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's good advice. Do what you love, do what you feel good doing about. Make sure it's fun, like hobby fun, because you really don't start making money on YouTube until much later on in the business.
Yeah.
If you're willing to invest money in your channel, know that you may never get it back. Something that I read this week, it was an opinion article, and he had said that he was really frustrated with the YouTube community and their you know, especially the higher end people, like he said Jenna Marbles, because she's one of the top subscribed people on YouTube, and said that he didn't understand that the amount of money she was making from YouTube, why she didn't invest in a new web camera or new equipment and make her you know, YouTube channel more professional and really evolve it. And you know, he really put his opinion out there, and he got a lot of hate back. And I personally, we'll talk to everybody and ask them how they feel about this. But I personally have this issue with what he's saying, because the people that subscribe to Jenna Marbles subscribed to Jenna Marbles for who she was and what kind of content she was putting out. And if she didn't, you know, she grew that far on that equipment level, she may lose that feeling, that reality feeling that she has on her channel, and she may lose a lot of her subscribers. So, you know, I don't really agree with what he has to say. YouTube is that reality feel. That is what makes YouTube great. I don't think it's supposed to be something overproduced or anything else like that. I mean, it could be, and if you do it from the beginning, then you're going to grow your subscriber base that way. But he himself is trying to make it into this old media box, like, you know, cable TV and things like that. And that's not what YouTube is. In fact, YouTube is the can opener that's like tearing the corners off that box and really letting media become whatever it wants to be. You are building your own media empire on YouTube, and you're changing media however you feel it necessary to be for you. So I mean, he's basically saying that YouTube is not what it could be. He says that the content, the quality of stuff is too amateur. And you know that even the higher end channels, they're too amateur. They should really be putting together a harder.
Well, that's the fun about YouTube, really. It's not a professional. You know, it's not like a TV network. It's not all fantastic. I mean, when people live stream, they've not got tons of producers in a back room. It's sort of you sat at a desk with your computer or whatever, live streaming whatever you're doing. I mean, that's the whole point of YouTube. It's amateur video making. If you're a professional, then you know, you wouldn't be on YouTube. You'd be working for Sony or Universal or something like that.
Right.
That's really what separates YouTube from actual television. You know, YouTube's different. You know, it's not television. You know, we're not gonna expect that hot. Well, not like we're not gonna expect like these $1,000 cameras, these $1,000 videos. These are just people telling their story about their lives, sharing with people, and you know. Jenna Marbles, it's worked for her. You know, she does what she does, and if she wants to change it up, she changes it up, and she's chosen not to. She likes her little system that she's gotten. I'm sure a bunch of other YouTubers have done the same thing. I always think it's good to reinvest and add better things, but it matters. You have to do it the right way. You can't just transition. You know, you don't want to mess stuff up and lose subscribers. You want to do it the right way. So you got to respect some of the ways that some of these content creators have done their channels and done their videos.
And also, on the flip side of this, there are content providers out there that want to produce a better product for you, closer to what old media is on TV. And those people are out there. I mean, look at Philly D is kind of that way. He wants to produce a better show. His is much more structured. If you've ever watched like SourceFed or anything like that, Ray Williams Johnson, he just got his own sitcom on TV. You know, like some of these people want to be there. That's what they're trying to do. But some people want to stay in this quality like we are having right now, as you are on YouTube.
Look at the Annoying Orange. Annoying Orange.
We're on YouTube right now. Friggin' hell, wow.
Annoying Orange got its own show on Cartoon Network. I mean, that's just another example of starting with YouTube and getting your own. A lot of I'm pretty sure there's much more other YouTube channels.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, Fred. Even though I don't like Fred got his own little thing with Nickelodeon, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, absolutely. So some people have taken that path, but to try to make everybody conform to that is just totally defeats the purpose of YouTube and really, in my opinion, the internet in general. That's the whole idea is you're providing your media to the world. You're not having to do what they do. Now, he finished up his article by saying that he was okay, though, because now YouTube was finally going to do what he's been yelling about for a few years and is going to add subscription fees to some channels, or the option to have subscription fees. And he says because they're going to be paying for the content, the YouTube creators will then have some sort of responsibility to create a better product to them. And he said that makes him feel better. And again, I was just like, kind of want to reach out and just slap the guy, but I didn't.
Well, I mean, that doesn't really make sense. I mean, if you think about it, that makes it there's a lot more pressure on the YouTube creators, because if people are paying money for this channel, and say, I'm just going to use an example, White Boy, say he puts up a video or whatever, and then he started doing subscriptions where it costs money, I don't know, let's just say 50,000 people paid for it. I'm just taking a random amount, 50,000. And then he feels the pressure that he has to create good content to keep these subscriptions coming in. You know, that puts a lot more pressure, and I'm gonna say that this is going to be something that's gonna help a lot of channels, and it's gonna cause a lot of problems for a lot of channels, you know.
I just be Call of Duty commentators that have the subscription thing. I think it'll be like channels like College Humor and stuff like that. They're like pretty much businesses already. Like, I don't think one guy could hold up a subscription fee kind of quality that people are going to pay for. Other people are going to pay for white videos, like especially if it's £2 a month or whatever they were talking about. Was it like $2 a month they were talking about?
That is a specific question. I think that has not been answered on purpose. I think that we're going to have free 99 cents, $1.99, $2.99. I think that's going to be that it. The channels I look for that have subscription fees are the ones I miss. Like, I don't have cable TV. I refuse to pay for it. So I have Hulu Plus and I have Netflix, and I pay $16 a month, and I have everything you guys have, with the exception of like HBO or Cinemax or anything else like that. I think I would pay for like Sci-Fi. I think I would pay for HBO. Like, I would be happy to pay for HBO a la carte. I don't mind that. That doesn't bother me. But I don't want to pay for like the TNT networks and things like that. Like, I hate their programming. I hate their whole thing that they stand behind. So that's another thing I love about YouTube. I get to go watch what I want to watch when I want to watch it.
It might be alright for like the bigger YouTubers that already have like substantial, hundreds of thousands or millions of viewers. But for the smaller people, it might be just, if you want to build an audience, the best way to do it is to offer free content and enjoyable content. And if you're making people charge for it, then you're not really going to, make your audience bigger if you're making people pay for it, especially when you think about who your audience is. I mean, mine, primarily, they're not going to be people with, full-time jobs. They're not going to be earning a lot of money. So making them pay for my content would be just a really stupid idea, and I'd just lose viewers and people wouldn't be wanting to watch my content anymore.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If you're going to pay that $1.99 or whatever, 99 cents a month, that means you have to have a credit card.
Yeah.
How many?
Depending on if they allow PayPal, that's a little bit different. But
Yeah.
Legacy, I mean, you're 16, and in America, do you have a debit card?
Do I have a
not
debit card?
No.
I don't.
I have
not
one.
right now. Not as the second. I got a savings account, but that's about it.
See, and that's exactly the point. If I put a 99 subscription fee on my channel, not only would I lose the only subscribers I already have, but Legacy wouldn't be able to watch my channel anymore because he wouldn't have a way to pay for it.
I think with anything that comes with a subscription like that, I think those people are going to hold more of the weight than, say, like a regular subscriber like me. So if I'm not willing to pay for it, they're not going to give a shit about me, but they're going to care about like the guy who has a subscription. So I don't know, it might skew things differently. And instead of listening to the general populace, listening to your overall viewers, you're just listening to the dudes that basically have the money over you.
Let me ask you this, because we've looked at it from a creator's point of view. Let's look at it from YouTube's point of view. YouTube's in business to put content out there. It's a passionate thing. They want us to be able to create and to put our content out there to the world. But on the hindsight, they have a business to run, and they have a responsibility to Google now, and they have to create that content in order to have advertising dollars. If you have 100,000 people who pay you 99 cents a month or 99 cents a year for your content, then obviously advertising is going to be a little bit easier to achieve for your channel. So in turn, YouTube's going to make more money and Google's going to make more money. So I see why they're giving it as an option, because it's going to let them broaden their market for advertising dollars. And I don't think that they're going to force anybody out that's not going to take a subscription fee. I think people like me who are not going to do it and just be free are going to still be able to put out their content, because that's what YouTube's mission is to begin with. I don't think that they're going to change their mission. I think they're just going to allow themselves growth area. And I think it's a good idea that they're bringing the subscription fee. And I think it's an even better idea that they don't make it mandatory.
I mean, for a creator's perspective, I think maybe if, like you're saying, YouTube will make more money off of that, do you think that they could like withhold some certain aspects of YouTube from people that aren't willing to go, to provide a subscription to others? You know what I mean? Like, do you think that they'll like take away certain things that we can do?
I don't think it'll be take away. I think what they're going to do is they're going to add things. I think they're going to add things for the people who are making them more money, just like they are now.
Oh, they'll probably pay them more. They'll probably give them a small percentage of that.
Yeah. You're probably going to get a cut of it, and your network's going to get a cut of it, and YouTube's going to get the biggest cut of it.
That's a good idea. I've just been reading the comments, and O-Price LP have said, like, instead of like paying to watch the videos, like I know Twitch have this service where you can go like you can go turbo and you don't have to watch advertisements. That could be a good idea if you're going to subscribe for that.
This whole idea, of course, is going to be counterbalanced. Like, if you're not going to take the subscription fee, then your viewers are going to have to watch an ad. Where if you have a subscription fee, your viewers may, at whatever level you've had them paying, may only see a certain few ads or a shorter ad or no ads at all. So I think that's exactly the route that they're going, is a much more diverse idea of what they have at Twitch.tv. So that was a good comment. What did you say his name was?
It's O-Price LP. Says watch for free equals ads, or pay for premium and no ads, which I think is a very good contribution to the topic.
So make sure everybody who's watching, we really appreciate you coming out to watch. And if you want us to talk about something, put it in the comments. We've got people watching. Make sure you share the stream with your friends, like things, etc., etc. What we've got next is I want everybody who's watching, make sure you sign up for the YouTubeCommunity.com. It's free. If you haven't signed up already, you got a chance to go here and meet some other people. You have this section in the forums where you can post your new video with no problem at all of anybody else telling you can't post your video or anything else like that. Just do it in the right place. And people like all of us go through, we watch your video, and we tell you if we like it or if we don't like it. We react accordingly in the comment section of your video. I mean, it is an army of viewers growing there with over 1,100 users now. Do we have ZStar? Do we have a full count? How many users?
We got like 1,600 something now.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, 1,600
Wait,
users.
we have 1,677.
Absolutely, lots of people there, and not everybody's a daily active user, but we do recommend you at least come once a week and update your, at least come when you post your video. You don't have to hang out. Come post your video and see a couple of other videos while you're there, and grow your channel. Maybe I've gotten some really great subscribers from there. Like my new channel that I started because my old one's so weird and broken. And that new one I got 85 subscribers in 2 days.
Wow, I'm loving that you can like link it to Twitter and like have your Twitter background be like your thing.
If you notice when you make a post in the YouTube community's forums, you can hit the share button right above the post bar, and you can share it directly to the shout box, you can share it to Tumblr, you can share it to Twitter, you can share it to Facebook. So you can share your post immediately, just like you would any other social media site, to a broad area and help get the most views out of it quickly. Thanks, everybody, for telling your friends to come watch the podcast. And a question from any of you watching right now, what would you like us to answer? I mean, do you have a how to YouTube question? Do you want to know how to market something? Does anybody in the podcast have an experience they want to share lately that they did was really cool and it was successful on YouTube? Zazel, you're still here, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, and you've got a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right, and how many subscribers do you have?
171, I think.
Okay, and what's your channel about?
Well, because I don't have any like recording stuff at the moment, I just kind of like I just upload stuff straight from my Xbox, so it's more like COD and FIFA and that at the moment.
Okay, Call of Duty and FIFA and things like that. Okay, you're being 171 subscribers. How long have you been at this?
Since November.
Do you have any idea when you obviously have any money? Do you have any idea of what you're gonna use to record, or?
I've like from the YouTube community itself, I've been looking at like asking around what the different kind of game captures to use, and I've kind of picked on an Elgato now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'd recommend the Elgato, and also, I'm not sure, is mic quality any problem, or is that good for you? Like, I'd recommend also the Blue Snowball, great microphone. Like, I'd recommend also the Blue Snowball, great microphone. Just does some stuff.
Guess what?
Go ahead, Adam.
I'm using.
Or the Blue Yeti, you know. There's many other microphones.
The blue microphones, Yeti.
Blue microphones, they're just amazing.
I'm trying to remember.
I love the company.
I got a live gig microphone. So.
If you're on a budget though, because sometimes the Blue Yeti and the Snowball can be a little expensive. If you're
Do you know what though? Microsoft Logitech cheap microphones you can get for about £10. They're fine. You know, if you're going to use them for a few months to a year or something. I mean,
starting off, they're good.
For starting off, they're fantastic. I mean, I think is it the live chat headset? I think from Microsoft. I mean, that's a fantastic headset.
Most common questions I get on Twitter from people that are trying to live stream is how to get their audio in behind their capture device. And it's different for every capture device, but honestly the best, #1 perfect way to do it is to invest in a small mixer board and get your microphone and your game audio going into the mixer on 2 separate channels and then coming out of the mixer into your live stream device. And that will get all your audio and video synced up immediately.
Can I just, for those that can't get a mixer board or anything, can I just suggest a good way? It's a very DIY way, but I've been using it since September, and it's worked fine. Basically, just open up the Xbox menu or whatever, and just make sure you're like recording from your mic on your computer, and just like whilst you're going down,
press the trigger button.
Yeah, and just like go down on the menu and say down at the same time you do it, and then just say down, down, up, up, and then sync it up later on using like your video editing software, and that is probably the best way to actually sync it up without using a mixer board. Because I mean, I've been doing it since like October when I first got a capture card.
Yeah, that's what I do as well.
welcome back, Douly. I'm glad that you could join us back here now. It was a bit much, huh? All right, so
just warning. I'm warning you if I do mute myself, it's because of family walking. So
fair enough. Well, we're gonna go ahead and ask you your thoughts on what we're talking about here. The YouTube community has had a question about the layouts. Do you want to? You've already switched to the new YouTube one layout, or are you using the old?
Yeah, one channel layout. Yeah.
The one problem I see with the new layout that a lot of partners have been saying is that they don't like that. This is just coming from partners and various partners I don't know. They've said that they don't like that single users get more privileges. We're getting more and more privileges while the partners are losing features and losing privileges.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. There's nothing to like define a partnered YouTube account. Not that it's hard to get partnered anymore, but like before you had like the banner, and then other channels didn't have a banner, but now everyone's got a banner. Everyone's got everything really.
I use the YouTubeCommunity.com as basically my operating post. Like I start there, I post my video there after I post it to YouTube, and then I get that normal streak of people who like my video and they go and watch it and they comment on it, and I start to see the views go up. I went from having 10 views a video to 35 to 50 views a video just from people on the YouTubeCommunity.com. And some of you out there that are on the site are getting more than that, and you're the ones that are working hard at marketing within that website. You have to learn from that experience and take that wherever you go. And that is kind of my advice to you, is to really take that time to market yourself on different avenues. There's Tumblr.com, there's Twitter.com, there's different forums out there that are similar. I started my own website, CorporalBruno.com, and I have my own WordPress set up, so whenever I post a video, I also post it on that website, and I make sure and write a good article attached to it so that the keywords bump it up in search on Google.com and other networks.
That's why tags really matter.
Tags are very important because it ranks you higher in search results. So if you're doing a video on, let's say, motocross motorcycles, which is the arcade game that's kind of fun, it uses your avatar or whatever on Xbox Live, and you put that in your tag and then write an article about your video and put it in the tag there and have them both link together, you're now going to rank higher than somebody who only just did a video.
There's a wee section on the site for collaborations, so if you're looking for like 3 people with 1,000 subscribers to do a Call of Duty live competition thing with, just post that there and you'll get some responses. So.
My wife has called me twice, and I'm pretty sure she wants to come home with the kids. So this, we appreciate everybody who's come out and watched. Make sure you go to the YouTubeCommunity.com. I wish I would have plugged you guys more during the show, but it's been a very active commentary. I like extra people on the show that talk, and we really appreciate the new folks to come out that have come out today. You know, Zazel and Adam from MCXBLAnews.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we really appreciate you guys coming out.
Oh, it's time for outro time. I'll at least do an electrifying one. Okay, it's nice to see McDonald's back again. Just got to say that. Really enjoyable to have you back. I just gotta let loose a little bit. Still glad to see a slideshow of you, ZStar, and glad to see everybody here. Hopefully we can have you back next week. If you cannot find me, if you can't spell LegacyKillaHD, I'll help you out right now. LegacyKillaHD, and the reason why it's Killa is because that's how I roll.
He's one of the best COD Ghost News channels out there, so make sure you subscribe to LegacyKillaHD.
I'm YouTube.com/McRadly. Yes, I'm small, but I'm a lot funnier than I am in this podcast. Sorry, guys, I haven't really been talking much. Usually Legacy and Z and Corporal Bruno, like usually it's us kind of forced. So it's really cool to have like new faces and everybody here with us.
Make sure you guys check out McRadly. McRadly's YouTube channel is in the bottom of his lower third right there. McRadly. And subscribe to him. He's got less than 100 subscribers, man. So make sure and go check him out.
Please subscribe.
He's now doing dual commentaries with his girlfriend, which I found really entertaining. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. That is worthwhile content.
ZStarGames, YouTube.com/ZStarGames, ZStarGames on Twitter, just ZStar on the site. I want to thank everyone that came on this episode, and I just want to say that everybody that has come on already is invited back for next week. So if you guys want to come on next week, then you are invited back officially.
Talking about the ones that are here currently, right?
Yeah, or anyone that was on this episode or previous episodes. You guys are all invited back on.
Make sure you guys go subscribe to ZStar. He's definitely got some great content still there, and also you can see him at the YouTubeCommunity.com.
Well, I did enjoy coming on the podcast today. It was a change. I don't normally talk because it's just building up confidence, but being in this podcast has helped quite a lot.
Good.
And thanks for having me on there.
It's a
It's youtube.com/UKzSandals, and my Twitter is only Zazel with two
Okay.
Y's in the only.
For those of you in America that don't speak like they do in the UK, his username is UKzSandals, and it's at only Zazel at twitter.com. So make sure.
I do apologise.
No, that's okay. I bridge the gap. You know, I'm that worldly kind of guy. All right.
yeah, the guy from Asheville, North Carolina.
Douly, you got a new YouTube channel, youtube.com/DoulyHQ. Go ahead, let's have what you got to say.
I'll be uploading soon, guys. I'm just waiting for my new custom PC, and after that, I'll start uploading soon. I enjoy coming into these podcasts. I haven't been available today, which I regret, but I love being in a podcast. It's interesting to know more people and stuff like that. So I'll be glad to come in next week, and thank you.
Alright then guys, it's youtube.com/MCXBLAnews, and on Twitter it's at MCXBLAnews. There we go. Thanks for letting me on the podcast. I watched last week, and I watched for about half an hour. It was really good, and I really wanted to come on this podcast, and hopefully I'll be free to come on next week or whatever.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Thanks for coming on.
We'd be happy to have you back as well. Make sure you guys go check out Adam at youtube.com/MCXBLAnews. And you can subscribe to him there if you play Minecraft on the Xbox. It's got great content. He lets you know about what updates are going to come out soon. So if I had to say there's one Minecraft channel that I watch out there right now for Xbox news and content, which is the Minecraft I play the most of, it is his channel. I don't have to search around. He just has the stuff right. And then that way when I talk to my buddies about Minecraft, I know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, so my name, of course, is Bruno, and we really want to say thanks to the YouTubeCommunity.com for helping us grow our channel. You can subscribe to me at youtube.com/CorporalBruno for the uncut, raw edition of me. A lot of that stuff's out of my he's back. A lot of that stuff is out of my pocket, my phone, etc. But I have a new channel that's been made since the new YouTube One layout, and it's youtube.com/CPLBruno. I have less than 100 subscribers, so I appreciate your subscription. That's where
I just subscribed, by the way.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I put all my content out there that is fully edited. So it may not be gaming, and sometimes it may be vlogs. I'm a kind of random, kind of out-of-the-box kind of guy. You can see me at twitter.com/CorporalBruno to talk to me more. I love you guys, and make sure you register at the YouTubeCommunity.com. I'm out.
Yeah.